That was a lot. Thank you. Wow, I was like, will anyone even know who I am at the school? Oh my. You guys are lit. You guys are on fire right now. It's lit. Congratulations, LaGuardia kids, am I right? Class of 2023, right? Because it's the year 2023, obviously. Awesome, sick, okay. You know, I really never thought that I would be the person that would be asked to come back and speak at their high school graduation. I always thought I was the kind of person that would grow up to be one of the people that like show up in your health class, you know what I mean, and like tells you about all the mistakes they've made. I thought I was more of that person, so I'm very, very happy to be here with you guys today. When I was asked to speak here at the graduation, I was like, why? Well, why? Are you sure? And it was because I was not a great student here at LaGuardia High School. Okay, I was just sitting with an AP 15. I don't even know what that means. That's like, but it sounds crazy. I guess a kid with a 15 AP classes back. Not me at all. I missed gym so much. These are all extreme. Oh wow. Sorry the staff and faculty of LaGuardia that cheered so hard for that. Oh man, is Miss Kuchagian still in the house? No. I missed so much gym class that all true. I had to go to 2 years of summer school for gym, okay? I commuted from Queens to 2 years of summer school for gym. I was jacked those 2 summers, man. I like muscles abound. I was such a bad student that is another true story. I failed the earth science regents, okay? Earth science, the easy rock one, you know what I'm saying? Not once, not twice, 3 times, all right? Again, they're applauding for like the wrong thing out here. Thank you so much. And this is the last little personal anecdote to paint a picture of how bad a student I was at LaGuardia. Mr. Myers, is Mr. Myers still in the building? Is Mr. Myers here? I'm sorry, Mr. Myers. Okay, so I was such a bad student and I cut so much orchestra class, okay, that I then told Mr. Myers that I had mono. To which Mr. Myers was like, oh no, for sure, all good. Parent-teacher conferences rolls around. My dad is there, and Mr. Myers says to my dad, I'm so sorry about Nora's mono. And my dad said, what mono? I'm so sorry, Mr. Myers. I wish that I did. I wish that I tried harder. It's so obvious how bad I was at school. I was an instrumental major, and now I voice Scuttle in A Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't even get in for drama. All right? Okay. But on my first day at school, I remember I was on the steps. You know how y'all hang out on the steps after school? Thank you. Yeah, and I remember noticing I had no style, and I remember noticing how intimidating and hip and like stylish and cool everyone was. And I remember my first day commuting into Queens. I would take the E or the F. I'd take the E to 7th Avenue. Let's go. And from 7th Avenue, I'd transfer to the B or the D, take that to 59th Street, Columbus Circle, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes if I was lazy, I'd like wait for the 1, you know? But like, I'm not trying to do that all the time. So, and then on the walk to school, when I'd walk from 59th Street, I'd stop and I'd get a bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese from a cart, agro cart. I get a coffee, and I would go to shows at Lincoln Center. I would go read books at the Performing Arts Library. Why is no one wooing or clapping for this? And I'd watch movies at Lincoln Square. And I remember, because I cut so much class, that I would go to all the different floors with the dance majors and the art majors and down in the sub-basement we shared with the drama, all that, you know what I mean? And yes, let's go. All the different ones. And I remember thinking how cool and talented All of my friends were a group of kids from every borough in the city with the common belief that art and music were important enough. And I remember being proud every single day that I got into LaGuardia. Thank you. Now, here's the turn of the speech. Here we go. But for me at that time, like I'm sure some of you might feel today, I felt scared about the future. I never had a plan. I never planned whatever is going on with me right now. But also, what is supposed to be the plan for a newly graduated trumpet major, other than to my 2006 dream was play in the pit of Wicked. Was not gonna happen for me. But I felt lost every day around this period. I wanted to feel more ready. I wanted to grow up. I wanted to get out of my parents' house in Queens. And graduating LaGuardia felt like the end of an era for me, more than the beginning of a new one, sometimes. And when I was sitting rather, where you guys are now, back in 1976, I had absolutely no idea what was going to happen or come of the rest of my life. And I continued to fail, right? I failed you, Mr. Myers, Jesus Christ. I failed a lot. I failed out of my first big job interview. I failed out of my first date. I failed on my first audition. I failed freshman level geometry as a high school senior, for God's sake. And again, the earth science regents, not once, thrice times. And all of those events, no matter if I was age 17, age 23, age 28, or age 34, or yesterday, it led me to where I am right here today. And thank you. And maybe that's why I agreed to come speak with you guys today, despite not being the best student. I wanted to tell you that the path from here forward is not supposed to be clear. It's not supposed to make sense. You can start over today, you can start over tomorrow. And I'm here to tell you that you have yet to be defined. And as a proud fellow LaGuardian, for some crazy reason, I was brought back to you guys here today to say congratulations to the class of 2023. I love you guys so much.
Please welcome to the stage